Okay, hello folks, Killface of Baylor here. Today we are on Murdon. We hit level 210 today, so we are now wearing bloodthorn gear, right? And this stuff is wonderful, great stats. I may do a review on some of it at some point, but right now I'm having to rebuild, and here's the problem I'm running into. Right, if we go to my, if we go to my jewelry tab. Alright, so this is the charm I used to be using. And the charm that, let's see, there's also, I guess, under weapons, a skull that I used to be using. Not that one, this one. Between those two, they actually make up, 28 skill points that I've lost. Which is kind of a big deal. That's kind of. So, I'm having to rebuild in such a way as to actually pull more out of less skill points. So what I'm going to do for starters, right, so the correct skirt for an Ice Mage to wear at any level before a full Dachgul set is the Ancient Beastbone skirt, because as an Ice Mage you should not be using Firestorm. You should be using Firebolt, but never Firestorm. So, this 600 Ice Blast damage is nice, but Ice Blast, it's not your top priority skill. Not that you should ever really skip it, but I don't want to have to do CDR hot swaps, and as soon as I start having to mess with my Bolt Skull, suddenly I have to do CDR hot swaps again, and I'm not interested, because here is my Bolt cooldown, my Ice Blast cooldown, my Ice Shards cooldown, and now my Energy Shield cooldown. All of those are 25s, because that's what I have. Okay, now, I also wanted to take a moment, during the Stonevale quests, Lady Ginnessa, or whoever she is, that has all those, here's where I'm standing. There's 3 X's that will appear on the map, kind of next to where I'm standing. During one of the Lady Ginnessa quests, she has some artifacts that someone has stolen and hidden in wine barrels. You have to go through this brush to get to them. So I wanted to just go ahead and show that, because it's a place not a lot of people have seen, and people might have questions about. Why they would be watching this video to answer those questions, nobody knows. But this, there are 3 different artifacts. Some of them are common, some of them are not. And you'll see that her diary, her plans, and then there's one other one. I don't remember. Anyway, back to the skirt. Armor. Alright. I have favorited this Dragon Lord skirt because it has 5 points to Energy Shield. We'll actually have 8 points once I get the Exalted Dragon Lord version. And I'm actually going to make my build as if I had 3 extra points for Energy Shield. So I'm actually going to run it at level 47. And what that's going to let me do is put both Ice Lure and Lure of Assassins, the Pierce Lure, at 25, because if you need them for leveling, which I mainly do at the moment, or low-level bosses, but especially if you need them for leveling, you don't have to get your lures to 50, you only have to get them halfway to whatever your current max is. So if you're at level 10, and your current max is, you're at, I think at level, at level 10, your current max is 5, so you need it at 2 to 3. When you get to 15, your current max will go to 10, you need it to level 5, etc. Well, at end game, you only need to ever go up to 25, because that's half of 50. Right, so I should only need to go up to 22 or so, but once you can, I recommend going up to 25, just because that's going to work. Almost across the board, there are some exceptions. Anyway, here we go. Consumables. We're going to redo my skills, but not my stats. And the reason is because, as my last video, I have 10 vitality right now. I have almost 700 vitality after gear, and that's enough, and that's without my Phoenix running. Right, so now all we need to do is take a look at our skills. Suddenly I have 209 points there. The reason I knew I needed that skirt is I calculated that after hot swaps without that skirt, I would have 286 total skill points. It takes 49 skill points to max a skill because they all start at 1 and can go up to 50. I know it says 45 here, but 50 is the hard cap, and with hot swaps, it could go up to 50. If it goes up to 51, do not put it up to 51. Don't do it. That's a bug that may have been fixed, may not have. Depends when you see this video, or whether it was fixed since the last time I did a rebuild. So, anyway, let's get the easy ones out of the way, and the ones that I'm likely to make mistakes on. Okay, this is the only piece of gear I have for Lure of Assassins, and is currently equipped, so you will see that it's at level 6. Now, I actually want this to be... Yes, there. 25. I feel like that's just iffy, but we'll leave it there for now, because that's the minimum that I want it to get to. Right? Now, I was almost going to do that same thing to my ice lure. I can't do that. The reason I can't do that is because first, I need to swap in my ice lure ring. I need to go here. Okay, this... No. Sorry. This is the wrong piece of gear, and the right piece of gear is... You need to set up your hotbars first before you rebuild, which, as you can see, I'm not doing, but they're generally set up currently. So you need to set up your hotbars first so that you can swap everything that you're going to swap during an actual fight, and then you go into your skills, you select the skill for which you hot swapped whatever you were hot swapping, you check what level that's at, right? So this one, instead of needing 20, is going to need 12, and 5 is 17. You'll see that. Oh. What? Okay. I made a mistake somewhere. Cool. Oh, I know where I made the mistake. Either way, there we go. Alright, and the reason that this is higher, for any of you who noticed that the last one was 600 and something, and this one's 700 and something, even though the skill points are the same, it's because my ice magic is currently higher than my fire magic, and Lure of Assassins scales with fire magic. Alright, so those are locked in. This one is easy. We need to max Ice-Attune, and I don't think Ice-Attune is bugged, so we can just go ahead and not do math on this if we want to do 50, although 48 probably would have been enough. Sorry. 40 probably would have been enough. Oh, no, it wouldn't have. It doesn't add the one. Okay, yeah, so 40. There we go. Anyway. Okay. Now, you want to make sure that you can see that all of your hot swaps are done before you okay that, because otherwise it's going to cost you another book, and those books can be kind of expensive. Now, we don't want to do Energy Shield till the end, because Energy Shield is going to be a weird one. Alright, so we do want to make sure all of our hot swaps that have skill points for Firebolt, the gloves don't, but whatever, are there. We want to upgrade our Firebolt to 50. Now, see how that went to 51? I want to subtract 1 before there we go. See how that doesn't change my damage? Or my energy consumption or any of that? It's a glitch. Alright, now. Ice Shards. Now, my Ice Shard skill should be pretty high. It is. This is also going to be one where I have to, if I don't want to do math, do this, subtract 1. And then hit OK. Okay. Ice Blast. We're actually gonna... Oh, we don't have to put the skirt in. We only have one hot swap that is super important here. And we'll rearrange our hot bars later. But basically, Ice Shards, we only have one major hot swap for it. But I have other rings on for it, which is why... Let's see. There we go. Yeah, which is why you saw it was that high. Okay. Now, Ice Lure, Firebolt, Lure of Assassins. This all looks correct, right? So we want to make sure that's maxed. That is kind of the minimum it can be. That's maxed. All the hot swaps are currently in for that one. That one's maxed. I'm going to just kind of scroll through here, make sure nothing stupid has happened. Those were stupid, so we removed them. Okay. Yeah, and what's going to happen here is I'm actually going to have some spare points to put in those lures at the end. I want to click these both, and then go to skills, energy shield. Now this one is a little bit harder. What I'm going to do, because 47 is so close to 50, is go to 50. That actually goes to 51 and count it all the way back down to 47. That's going to leave me 21 skill points, and the correct thing to do in this case is actually to pour them into Ice Lure, and the reason is because then my Ice Lure is instead of being 25 going to be I currently have a +7. I'm gonna have a +9. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, none of this. This does not work. This is okay. Okay, so now when I get my EDL pants, there we go. That puts all of them there. When we add 7, it's still only going to be 46. We'll have to fix it later when we're primarily bossing. Right now we're primarily leveling. So, yeah, that's my current Ice Mage build. Let's review this real quick. Right, so here we go. We're currently hot swapped for energy shield. So, our energy shield is 47. That's what we wanted it to be. This one should be maxed. Oops. There you go. Get so used to the pattern of casting things right after I hot swap for them that, yeah, I just hot swap them. So that's 46. That's okay. Okay. Alright, so this one is 50, as it should be. If these were wrong, or if they are wrong, I'll have to rebuild, which will be a royal pain in the bootukas. So, we do not want that. What the heck did I just do? Okay. Now, there we go. Now, that is a thing of beauty. Alright, well, I'm going to fix my hotbars a little bit, but overall, now you've just seen my skills, and I'll just scroll through them real quick. Now, keep in mind, these are not with every single hot swap that I can do, because, well, that would be ridiculous. There's no good way for me to hot swap in and out of all these things, but there's a general idea. I'm swapped for Lure of Assassins right now. All of the other ones will be higher when my hot swaps are correct. Okay. Well, have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Alright. Yeah, let's, this shouldn't actually affect the damage from the last one we threw, except that maybe, it'll be better because of, Ice Blast. So it looks, or because of Ice Attunement, it looks like the diary, the codex, and whatever it was we got the last time that wasn't one of those things, are the things you can find in here. And again, for anyone who cares, that's right there. It looks like I have something fun to go kill. Alright, let's test this build. I'll just keep this recording, and see if I can zip on down there before anyone comes by and poaches it right out from under our video-ness. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you can tell, but like, it's midnight-ish around here. I should really be sleeping, but, you know, sleep is for the dead and all that. I'm a parent, so I'm a parent of a toddler even. So, yeah, sleeping is fake news. Alright. Really, I should have hot swapped that just a little bit differently, but it's okay. I think we're still going to win. Oh my goodness, not if we play like that. Good heavens. Okay, well, here we go. Come on. Okay, never mind. We won. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that, and again, this is Grak Valshank. The reason I still had an X for him is that this quest is actually repeatable, and I recommend that you do it. This last quest from Les Micloid, whatever it is, it gives you an extra 210 gold, I guess, on top of whatever you just won. So while most people would have got the 883 gold plus the 150 gold from the pearl, if you're not getting 150 gold for your pearl, you should really be selling it to the level 35 shop, Lux shop in Chalmont, or if you're not high enough level for that, you can also sell pearls, I believe, for full price to the skill vendor. But really, just get to level 35 and, you know, mail stuff to yourself or something until then. Anyway, yeah, people would have gotten that 883 and the 150 and missed out on the 210, right? So, anyway, yeah, and I'll have an X the next time. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the build, and maybe took something useful from it. If so, like, comment, let me know what was good, what was bad, whether I should refrain from ever making videos while I sleep or whatever. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more Celtic Heroes videos, yeah, for more of the build tips, quests, things like that. And I am always open to viewer suggestions, so if you have particular questions that I can answer in video or even just in the comments, please do let me know. Once again, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.